This is a Normal Nerd podcast where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff. Oh, no, it's what I talked about. I'm your host, Monkey D. Luffy, and I'm going to be king of the pirates.
And I'm your host, who definitely didn't forget to get a costume this year, so he just stole his roommate's, Professor Chaos.
Happy Halloween, y'all. Today we're going to be reviewing Monster Inside, America's Most Extreme Haunted House off of Hulu. So sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds podcast. All right, Davis. Professor Chaos, whatever. You can take it off.
Thank God. Oh my God, your head is so much smaller than mine.
So if you are a long time listener of the podcast and viewer, because I think it's on YouTube.
It is this one on YouTube? Yes, it is on YouTube. Yes, I did get that out last year.
We'll know that last year, and you can go back. I don't even remember what we talked about, but last year.
We just talked about Halloween.
Probably. Last year, we had reverse costumes. I was Professor Chaos. He was Luffy. And because we're men and don't prepare for anything, we had to host Halloween this year. And we were like, crap, we need to get costumes. And Davis
we need to get a party together. Crap, we need to get stuff. Crap, it was pretty much the entire day. It was like, we're dumb boys.
Yeah. And then Davis was like, you want my Luffy costume? And I was like, you know what? You can take my Professor Chaos costume.
And to show off the guns. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I thought that was funny. Okay. Alrighty.
But it's Halloween, y'all.
If they have guns, I work on them.
I know. We work hard, yes. It's Halloween, y'all. Hope you're having a good Halloween.
Yes.
Hopefully at this time we're doing the horror thing for D&D.
Yes, that's right. I forgot about that. That'll be fun.
Yes.
That'll be fun.
But so for this Halloween episode, if you've seen Mckamey Manor, thank you. If you've seen, it's been trending everywhere. Everyone's been talking about it. It's a haunted house. We did air quotes if you were listening.
Yeah.
That this person runs, Russ Mckamey, whatever. He doesn't deserve a correct pronunciation. Anyways.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And Hulu put out a documentary about it, so we're going to be talking about the documentary and pretty much about the thing. We'll give the documentary 1 out of 10 because we always do. It's going to get a pretty low score for me, but
100%.
It's just a bad documentary.
It's kind of bad.
It's just so long.
It is.
It's just unnecessarily long. Yeah. Like, we get it.
It's giving so many people attention they don't need attention.
Yeah.
So.
And it's just like they go on about parts. So like they save some stuff later, like the one guy who could handle it.
Yeah.
They say like he could have been in this like.
Yeah, they could have. He could have been
30
in a lot
minutes
more.
earlier,
Yeah, I definitely do. And we didn't need all that time on the Iraq War too. That was a little weird.
Okay, so the concept is there's this haunted house run by this guy Russ Mckamey.
Like Amy, but with Maca in front of it.
Mckamey. He used to be I can't remember if he was in the Navy or the Marines. Navy's. He was in the Navy for a long time, and then he used to look like normal haunted houses. Yeah. As they call them in the documentary, boo haunted houses. Which they described like, it's like a haunted house that you would go through, and they would just like, jump out and scare you, and people were dressed up like, so a haunted house.
A regular haunted house. Yeah. A regular haunted house
for regular people.
For non-sexual deviants, yes.
Yeah, that's good. Warning on this episode.
Oh, that's probably a good idea.
We do swear a lot.
Oh, yeah.
We talk about a lot of things. That's fine. This episode, some sexual talk is probably going to happen.
Probably.
You definitely don't play this. You definitely don't play this for your kids.
Don't play this at work. Don't play this for your kids. Don't play it in the car with the kids in the car.
I'm hoping you don't play our podcast for your kids anyway, because we swear a little too much.
And I'm pretty sure I mark all YouTube videos not for kids. So I gave you guys the warning already.
Yeah, we are. It says explicit and everything, but we don't usually talk about sex too much on the podcast.
No, because I don't like doing it.
Yeah, so
this freak does, but it's weird. Sexual deviant.
So, also the other reasons I know a few family members that listen to this podcast. If you do, turn this one off.
Yep, yeah. Skip this one.
Skip this one, please.
Skip this one. Owen, skip this one.
And Karen, Uncle Rick, skip this one. So, anyways, they call them like boo haunted house or regular ones, and then there's like immersive ones, which actually sound not so bad. I wouldn't do them. But they don't sound like, they just sound like people are just getting a little extra scared. Like, because you can get touched. That's the only difference. Yeah. I couldn't do that because I punched someone in the face.
Oh, 100% right in the face.
Yeah, I punched someone.
Some freak touches me, you're going down.
Yeah, usually like my instant action when I get scared is I'm ready to go. But then there's these extreme immersive haunted houses that are just torture chambers.
Yes. Yeah, that is what they are.
They are just torture
chambers. It's fucking weird.
It's very
weird. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. The people that do this, you're weirdos. I'm sorry. You're so weird. I'm not sorry. You're weird.
So this guy, Russ Mckamey, runs Mckamey Manor.
Yes.
Which he's had to move.
It technically got shut down. So Mckamey Manor is now just like a business as opposed to a place now, I guess.
Well, it's just him torturing people.
Yeah,
like
exactly,
he used to have people working for him.
Yeah, whole thing.
You have to find this 40-page contract to get into it, which is definitely not legal in any sense of the word.
No shot. They had a friggin' Guantanamo Bay lawyer in the dock saying all this is pretty much illegal.
Yeah.
Super illegal. People could sue. And they did.
Yeah, well, apparently it's not working, though, because he's still doing his stuff.
That's true.
But you sign the 40 first. He says he has a 20,000 person waiting list. He doesn't. Yeah. He doesn't.
There's no way.
Then he says if you make it all the way through, you get $20,000. Definitely don't. That definitely doesn't happen.
No way.
Because it's it seems like he can dictate if you make it through or not.
Yeah. Especially with that one guy. Yeah.
Yeah, one guy he handled it, which I don't understand. He was just torturing a guy in the middle of a field.
I don't know what was going on. He wasn't really doing that bad. It seemed kind of intense. It looked like maybe he was shooting with something. Yeah, but I was just looked like exercise training.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I mean, he had a metal bucket on your back, but I don't know. It did, compared to the other stuff we saw in some of the videos, it did not look that intense. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I'm never gonna find out.
Yeah, I know.
Because that's weird. But regardless, yeah, there's the one guy that seemed like he was handling, he didn't like that. The guy where Russ knew it was I don't know, no, this guy he's not the guy. Get out of here.
He's you're not mentally, you're messed up mentally, you're done. And the guy's like, what? I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm gonna keep going.
So there's that. So pretty much the documentary interviews a few people who went through it. Here's one of the things that we'll talk about mainly is in this documentary, they have all these people who are saying they won't say the main reason they do it. It's a kink. It's a kink. It's a kink. The guy's doing it for kinkish reasons. These people want to be I want to be punished with adrenaline limits, and it's no. You are a weirdo.
Yes.
And then, which they think they like these things, but well, I was gonna say they think they like these things, and then it's too violent for them.
Yeah.
But then they do the thing at the end where the two people go through the one where the guy's getting shot in the stomach and he's bleeding, and I'm like.
Where that one is a sexual thing because they have a naked girl come kiss him.
I know, I know. And they're like, but it's not sexual. It's not sexual.
It's not sexual. It's not weird. It's not weird, guys.
It's not weird. Yeah, it's very, very weird. It's not it was uncomfortable to watch.
100%. 100%. It was uncomfortable to hear the interviews.
Yeah, and it was very, once again, it's very different because Davis is vanilla toast when it comes to this kind of stuff.
The correct way to be.
I am burnt toast when it comes to this kind of stuff.
What we call wholesome.
I don't know if wholesome. I'm more exciting and fun.
Sure.
So
whatever you say, Bert.
Bert.
Sure, Bert.
Oh, sure, Bert. But we were both. It was just uncomfortable to watch. It was.
100%. It was so weird. It was.
And then there was some people where dude, the one with his friend Chris with a K, dumb name. Friend Chris with a K. When he's like,
let's just know you're already a weird person when you start your Chris with a K.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're dumb. Your parents knew ahead of time.
Yeah, they already throw you off. But then he's slowly burying him.
Yeah, and his friend's begging him to let him out. That's fucked up. There's a screw loose somewhere in there for sure. But why would you? I just cannot. I cannot fathom this guy that thought Chris with a K, who thought that he was Russ's friend in the documentary. Why? You knew what this guy did. You knew the videos. You saw all that stuff. Why would you put yourself into that? Why? You knew what was going to happen to you. You knew something bad was going to happen to you. Something really bad. It's all these people who are and some of them talked about it a bit in the documentary. It's they just think they're so much stronger than other people that they can handle it and all this stuff. Mm-hmm. And it's no, it's torture.
Well, I know,
you're
it's
being
tortured.
torture. No, don't subject yourself to this. Don't do something stupid like that. Mm-hmm. It's so weird just for you to get off. It's so weird.
It's very weird. Especially the one pointed out is she's some people she's they don't understand what so this is actual torture.
Yes.
There is
there's waterboarding.
There's sexual things you can do that are borderline torture. Choking and stuff like that, but that stuff's fun. But
torture.
That's not torture. That's not torture. That stuff's fun. But
sexual deviance.
I'll take it. It's fun. But there's borderline torture. It's borderline torture. You're not actually physically hurting somebody. Maybe it's a little pinch here or there or whatever. This is they're chained up and like hung upside down and then waterboarded. It's like that's like waterboarding is considered torture.
It is. Not even considered torture. It is torture.
Yeah, it's in the definition.
I have never had the experience of doing it, and I hope I never do. I know there's people out there who waterboard for the hell of it, I guess. I always remember the episode of Archer though, where he talked about how he skipped waterboarding training that like when they had to do their spy training, he skipped the waterboarding day. And they made him do it. And he was talking big game. It's like, oh, it's nothing. It's fucking nothing. Blah, blah, blah. And then he's like traumatized afterwards because they waterboarded him. It's horrible. Yeah. Lana was saying that she got waterboarded and she shit her pants because she was like so scared. It was insane. Yeah, don't get waterboarded. It's stuff like that.
And then the one guy, I can't remember his name, the guy who was part of the Iraq War. He was like, and then he had him in like a chamber. He was like slowly filling up with water. I was like, what the fuck?
What is this? And it's all videotaped, like in such weird found footage ways.
I know,
I didn't like that. It really was. I didn't like that. That was weird.
I feel like too is like, I love scary movies and stuff like that because it's like a way of feeling fear in such a safe environment. None of this is safe.
Not a single bit of it.
None of it is like
saying a 40. Granted, you're in a dark. You're pretty much already duct taped at that point. But you sign a 40-page waiver.
Yeah.
Where they say that they can pretty much kill you.
Yeah.
Which this is not legal in any sense of the word. For anyone who thinks that's a great idea, it's to the point where it's like you should know it's not safe. That's not safe. You know it's not safe. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to get hurt? Is my big thing. It's like, what is this?
Because like the entire time watching it, I'm like, they are trying to make this out to be like this isn't a sexual thing.
Yeah. At the end, it's in the end they start breaking that because they didn't want to do it. They want to slip it in at the end. They want to slip it in at the end of the show. It's because the one girl, the one who was so lovely to listen to. She kept talking about how the actress who wanted to she started calling it a kink. It's like these are people's kinks. It's like she called them kinks. Like, I felt like the DiCaprio meme where it's like there it is.
It totally is. It's just like what do you pretend? Like no one does like that deviant level stuff.
Yeah, no.
If they're not getting off. Yeah. Like, it's just, that's what that guy's about. Russ Mckamey. That is clearly
100%.
Because he apparently has he's had like 75 girlfriends that he makes do it.
He tortures at home. He tortures them at home.
So it's like, obviously.
And it's all sexual stuff. And it's like, what the
yeah, it's like,
what is this?
But he has them like in cages, like drowning them almost. And he's like, oh, you're fine.
And they're begging him not to do it.
I'm like, who gets off on
They put one girl in a straitjacket and put her in a cage, maze. Yeah, a cage maze and shooting her with water.
Yeah, it's like.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's like,
that's all fucked up.
Yeah, it's like this is like we live in a society nowadays that is like don't kink shame. No.
Kink shame.
Shameless.
Kink shame.
First of all, none of us should even know that.
I guess it's true. Yes.
Like it's not good that you're doing that, but I shouldn't even know it.
Yeah, it should be locked in the bedroom.
It should be kept away from like do what you do in your bedroom as long as they're not bodily harming people.
Yes.
Aggressively. Slight, it's fine, but like aggressively, bad.
Sure. Yes. Should be kept in the bedroom.
And you said this during the documentary. This is privilege to the extreme.
Oh my God, there is actual people in the world that are being tortured for information. 100%. Bad stuff is happening to them,
or just for being a different,
race,
religion, sexuality.
Pretty much, exactly. Just it's happening to them for free, and they don't want it. People here are paying for it to go get tortured.
I know.
What bizarre world? It's Alice through Looking Glass right now. I'm just like, what on earth? How did we get to this point?
That is.
And sadly, I feel like I know people that would want to do this.
I know.
That was the part I was watching the entire time. It's like, what is my life right now that I would know someone like this? But I'm pretty confident I could pick one person at least to do it. And I'm just like, oh my God.
I'm gonna have to. I need to know who that person is outside the podcast. Yeah. I'm really interested, actually.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't really know who. There's one person maybe I could think.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk outside.
We'll talk outside the podcast.
But I agree with you. Like, it's like, what a privileged world we have to live in. That these people are like, I want to be tortured.
Oh, 100%.
Aggressively tortured. Once again, we're talking about like torture.
Yes.
Like they I want this, and it's like there's like some gay guy in like Iran right now. Yeah. He's like can we switch?
Yeah.
Can I live in the country where this is an option?
Yeah, where it's torture's optional.
Where I'm not just because I walked outside, I'm screwed.
It's so messed up. It's such a. It's like I don't like always like whipping out the like privileged and all that stuff card because it's overused. But oh my god, this is just like guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? America's not a laughing stock, but come on, you're pushing it with this one, you know?
It is like really insulting.
Oh, 100%.
It's very
insulting. It's fucked up. It's the weirdest. I don't understand why we got to keep pushing the limits of entertainment. Like you were saying the entire time, it's like when they kept saying, well, like, we need exhilaration in our life. You're like, buy a motorcycle, go skydiving, do regular shit.
Yeah, do normal things. Like, what are we doing out here? Once again, maybe find a partner and do it with them in your bedroom.
Yes, there you go, yeah.
Instead of paying... Probably a good amount of money. Like the one they did at the end with like that was super immersive and they cried like it was cathartic. And I'm like, you're fucking weird. She's like, it's cathartic and
no, it's not. I can't believe that girl kept doing it.
You know? Oh, yeah, the one girl, she went back to Ross and like
she met twice and she was doing the thing at the end.
It was really fun.
How do you not like?
Well, that one's.
How do you not get scared straight there?
That one was a good one.
Oh my god.
That one was a good one.
I hated the guy at the end of that too. Where it was like, I'm glad you got something out of this. It's like you tased people just now.
I know.
How are you acting this? Like, don't act like this is some like psychological catharsis, like getting them through trauma. You are literally causing trauma to their bodies. Yeah. This is so messed up. I don't understand. That therapist they had in there too. I don't know.
Awful.
She was not. I don't know what her thing. She was not helpful at all.
No,
she was like saying this was almost
lean
okay.
into it.
Yeah, I was like, no, don't lean into it. Go the other way. Go the other way. Oh my goodness.
That's where like it pushes it for me. Is like you can do it. You do certain stuff in your bedroom. First of all, tasing. What are we doing? Okay, we're going crazy, but like, you can do certain stuff in your bedroom with your partner and have like a good time. And I like to push the limits, and you can have a really good time. But like when you start having random strangers, just like the one guy, he was like getting like gang initiated, like pushing around. He's like, I'm like, that's weird, man.
That's really weird. That's really weird to do.
It needs to be like, there's got to be a line we just can't cross, guys. Like, I don't like this openly all accepting. Like,
no.
There's a line we're crossing here. Like, you know,
I'm unaccepting now. I'm unaccepting.
It was funny though during the episode, the movie, you also like pointed out, and I thought it was really funny was. You're like, what's this guy, like a cult leader? Apparently he is.
Oh yeah, it came out later. Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently there's like all these people who are like, oh, he's great. First of all, no offense to anyone listening, it's majority women. Even though this guy looks like a bum.
Yeah. At least in the documentary it was. I'm sure there's a good I'm sure there's a lot of dudes that did it too. But like, yeah, the good majority of people, they were saying like, we're definitely gonna go. And the one girl was like, I have a heart murmur and this other surgery I have to get done, but if I can get cleared in a month to go there, I'm doing it. It's like,
and she looked like someone that would do it.
What? Yeah, it was.
It was like a 7-year-old lady. I was like, I don't think you can.
The one where it was like, I'm gonna go do it, and my kids are gonna watch.
Yeah,
it.
That was so weird.
I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
You have kids?
What? Oh my god! I'm out here single still. What is going on? What is going on with the world?
She didn't say anything about a husband, so I'm assuming.
I guess that's fair. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, like make your kids. Why would you make your kids watch that? Jeez.
Oh, it's so weird.
Also, a lot of people were doing it, trying to get famous because it's on YouTube. Like the one girl, I can't remember her name, but she was the one that was like, who finally admitted it was kink. She was loving the fame she was getting out of it. She was loving the fame she was getting out of it.
She loved out. She hopped on that bandwagon because she like kind of worked for him too at one point.
And then I love that she worked for him. And then like once like everyone started blowing her up and being like, this is bad. She was like, I agreed.
Yes.
And
I was here. I hate you guys.
Yeah. And I'm like, you were like working for it. Yeah. You were social media like manager.
Yeah, you were kind of.
Which is a made up job.
100%, yeah.
It's a made up job.
It is. You paid to be on your phone. Yeah, listen, it was weird. That was all weird. That was all so fucking weird. I can't believe that one girl went back. That's just fucked up.
Yeah, and then at the end, and like the one guy from the Iraq, like he's part of that war and everything like that. First of all,
spent a long time there.
I don't remember that guy's name. I wish I did. It was like Dustin or something. I don't know. Whatever his name was. That man owns guns. Mm-hmm. That man should not be able to own guns.
Yeah.
If
you're getting like that,
anybody who openly did that on their own will, the government should be like, oh, no. Yeah. You can't own guns.
No, you gotta. There's something going on.
No.
You see, what happens when you keep seeking that thrill?
Yeah. We gotta know that they showed him multiple times like shooting stuff, and I'm like. This guy.
Maybe that was the point.
What?
Maybe that was the point.
To point out, like, they're like, let's all get together. And
maybe that's their subtle thing of like, guys, this is actually a plea for help from us right now.
Yeah. Stop this man. Stop this man. I did like even the end of the documentary. They gave a suicide hotline thing, which is always good. It's always good. Suicide prevention hotline, because they're pretty much pointing out like these people are freaking insane.
They're nuts. They're crazies.
Yeah,
they're crazy.
Yeah,
I can't imagine. I can't.
Also, I'm totally on the bandwagon that guy should be in jail.
Oh, 100%.
Mckamey,
deep in prison for life.
He should be in jail.
Yes, prison. No trial. Prison.
Yeah,
it's so messed up.
Yeah,
it's so messed up.
Yeah, it was out of control, crazy. But
the more I watched it, the more I watched that documentary, the more I was like, this is fake. How are people this stupid?
Wasn't it like kind of like a frustrating documentary?
It was very frustrating. Yes.
Like,
every time I saw someone that like did it, I was like, why? Why did you do this? You didn't need to do this. Mm-mm. You're so weird.
Also, I will say this. No offense. Any guy who did that, you're a pussy. Kinda, yeah. You are an absolute pussy. You're a submissive male.
Yeah,
Ew,
that's kind of weird. Yeah, they even talked about how like Russ like was getting off on being like submissive, like making the male submissive.
Yeah. He enjoyed it.
The men.
Yeah. But like, ew, you're gross. Like,
yeah, was so weird. Also, that we never talked about that one guy.
Once again, everyone can do their own thing. Blah blah blah. This is just our opinions.
Yes. That should be widely taken. The guy that the Mckamey shut down because he wasn't he was taking it.
Tough dude.
Yeah, like how he admitted on a documentary that he committed a big crime of hacking into the guy's email.
Yeah, I know. He's like, and then we got into his email, and then
I'm not saying this was the worst thing to do on the planet because it probably needed to happen, but like, don't admit that on a documentary.
They made it out to be like it was like he made it out to be like it was like good thing, like luck. They like
email fraud.
Can we believe that this happened? How great it was, and we were both like, I mean, that's illegal. But.
Yeah, it's illegal. Maybe don't. I don't know. Maybe just don't tell people you did that.
I like how he's also like what is with I don't know if there's something on the books that would screw them over, but every slight criminal is a tax evader. They avoid taxes.
I know.
They all do.
Yeah, they don't do taxes at all. It's so weird.
Well, because that guy's a cult leader. Cult leaders never do taxes.
No, because they think they're a religion.
Yeah.
So they're exempt.
Yeah, but he's so creepy in the videos too. The way he talks is like
weirdo.
The way he talks is like sexual. That's it's like that low whisper talk. That I'm like he's. This is all sexual.
Yeah, it's all sexual. It's all the sexual thing. Yeah. Which is the core point of this episode is that this is all weird sexual shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think we made it like 10 minutes in the documentary before I was like, this is just a kink.
Yeah, it is. It just is.
Like, don't pretend this is anything more than that.
No, this is don't weirdos. Don't do this.
This is not. It's not even a level like adrenaline seeking because there's no adrenaline There's no adrenaline in this.
Yeah.
It's not an adrenaline inducing maybe it is. I don't know what. I'm trying to think of being buried isn't adrenaline seeking.
No, I don't think so.
No. Maybe if you were it's too. The reason I don't think it is, it's too you're locked in. You can't do anything about it. Mm-hmm. If you were in which I would totally do this haunted house. If you're in a haunted house where things are chasing you and you got a paintball gun and you got to run around and try to avoid stuff and maybe they have paintball guns too or something like that. That would be adrenaline because you're running through, you're trying to survive and all. There's no survival aspect in this.
No,
you're not trying to survive anything.
Yeah,
you're just taking pain.
Yeah.
So that's a haunted house I would do. That would be cool.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, mask on, you got paintball guns, you and your buddies trying to get through a zombie attack or something.
No, maybe,
they probably have them out there. They're probably really cool.
Yeah, probably. Probably something like that.
Yeah. Because I don't know what it is. Anytime a paintball happens, my adrenaline's
paintball's fun.
Yeah,
paintball's a fun thing. Yeah,
it really is. See, that's fun.
Yeah, exactly. That's a nice, wholesome thing you can do with your friends.
I get why the guy from the Iraq War probably wouldn't think that's exciting.
That's probably that's a very fair
But the
point,
two girls, that's exciting enough.
That's enough.
And I did like to point out that they showed all these people, I had the one girl from her Christian community. Oh God. She's it was such a
I knew it was going to be in there somewhere. We saw the cross at the beginning of the episode, the movie.
I like how she's I had it so bad. The guy's I was in 21 years in Iraq, and the one girl's she's I was in abusive foster homes. I'm yeah, they actually had it bad.
Yeah. One of these things just doesn't belong here.
Yeah, but I like how they're all trauma cases.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's
makes sense.
The one guy who handled it very well, he just wanted money.
Yeah, I guess it's true. Yeah,
still, you're a weirdo.
Yeah, don't do that, man.
But I did enjoy that. I did not enjoy this.
No, this was a rough thing to
watch.
But
they pointed out that he like makes people throw up and then eat their own throw up. I'm like, this is what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
I was like, oh my god, I couldn't handle it anymore. It was like all the videos of people that like got the crap kicked out of them, where they had like swollen lips and
dude, he's like,
everything.
they're like full on swinging it, and then like anybody who worked for him, get rid of those people too.
Yeah, you guys, no, none of that.
Once again, find a partner. Go do it in your own bedroom. People even build rooms in like 50 Shades of Grey shit. Like, just do that.
Weirdos.
We
call it deviancy for a reason.
Oh my god.
Just saying.
But let's give it out of 10.
Oh, this was like a 1.
It honestly was.
It sucked. It was hard to watch.
It was hard to watch, but it's not because it is because it's like frustrating, all this kind of stuff. It wasn't a good documentary.
I agree with that. It was too long.
It was so long. Yeah. And unnecessarily long.
They had a lot of footage on the Iraq War. Like a lot of footage.
Yeah. I remember we were like, okay.
Why do we, when did this turn to the, I think, and like their storylines jumped way too much.
Yes.
Like when they went to that, I was also right at the end there, when they went to the new place, the other beat the shit out of you horror place. When they went to that one, it took forever. It was a hard cut to it. And then they went back into like the story, and it was like, so you're showing me these people didn't learn their lesson? That's what you're showing me right now? Like, I don't understand this. It had a lot of structural issues in my opinion.
I 100% agree with you. It jumped over places. There was also like a lot of fast cuts. Like they just like for some weird reason, like the people they interviewed, sometimes they zoom really far into their face or like having a different. I'm like,
I think it's supposed to try to be like a horror aspect.
It was so bad.
Like,
and then
it
just felt like there was just so many times where I was like, okay, like they showed the scene with the girl with the spider like 75 times in the movie. And I was like, yeah, we get it, like we've already seen this. Like why it was a very like shock and awe thing.
Yes,
like ooh see and I just felt like there were so many parts I could have sped up. Like it took like 15 minutes into the movie to finally then even start talking about it.
That's really true. Yeah,
and I was okay, we got it. We got it.
We're good. Talk about the manor, come on. So
you know what? I'm also going to give it a 1. I'm not even going to give it a decimal.
Nice. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Definitely not going to watch this again. I know Netflix has something. I'm not
no, they don't.
That.
I thought it was Netflix. It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
But it came out in 2018, which is so sad that it came out in 2018.
I know.
We're 5 years from that.
I know.
But hopefully this is trending really hard right now. So I'm hopefully that this man will be shut down.
Yes, that'd be nice.
And I... Damn it.
Yeah, you're getting too excited about it.
I will pray for everybody in that show.
Yeah,
that
seriously.
movie. I will pray for all of you that you figure out that this is not the best way to handle things.
Yeah, agreed.
Maybe getting shot repeatedly with an airsoft gun to the point where you bleed and then gang beat up. And then, maybe.
That's not it. No. That ain't it. That ain't going to do it. Not going to do it. No. So, no.
1. Everyone shut that down.
Yep. Don't be sexual deviants.
To an extent. Have fun.
But not too much fun.
Mom and Dad over here. But I hope everyone has a happy Halloween.
Yep. This is our Halloween episode.
I mean,
it got so deep down the rabbit hole there.
I mean, because I'm not going to talk about Halloween. We're too.
We have a Halloween episode, all right. We pretty much did a month of Halloween.
We do. Yeah, we did, and we did horror movies as always and everything like that. This was actually really fun. It was so funny because I remember you messaging me about it, and I was like, dude, I literally like 2 hours saw something about it.
Because when I was in the car, I was in the car with Kelly and Aaron up to the haunted house. I was like, they were talking about
the Boo haunted house.
The Boo haunted house. The soft haunted house.
Come on.
So stupid. When we were on our way up there, they were talking about it, and I was like, all right, what are these two weirdos talking about? I'll Google it. Let's see. And I started reading the Wikipedia page, and I was like, what the hell is this? It was like, I was like I was going through and I was like, this is insane. This is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
That's like the thing about it is like, even the one that like they showed that was like good at the end, whoever's running that is a weirdo.
Yeah.
Whoever's running that is weird.
Yeah, they're all weird. It's weird. I really
like you guys want to like, I want to open up something where we like physically hurt people.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
I want to tase people.
I'd be like, I don't know, to strangers, and they're like, yeah. I'd be like, Why?
Yeah, no.
Oh, it's not a kink thing.
And I want you to get naked and kiss a guy. Yeah. It's like,
it's not a kink thing. It's not a kink thing.
No, we're in Walmart. I don't know why you're telling me this. Like, I don't know.
I love that guy works for Walmart now.
I know, yeah.
Really funny.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe do more background checks Walmart, but that's whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
On your employees.
Sure, yeah, just a little bit. Yeah. That's a little bit.
But everyone have a happy Halloween from Monkey D. Luffy.
And Professor Chaos.
Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.